Jai Gurudev children. Beta, in last period we have completed up to the question number 8. Today we are starting from question number 9. Okay, see that what is that question. Gaurav bought two kinds of cloth materials for making dresses. He bought shirt material for rupees 50 per meter and shirt. It is skit written, it is wrong. Shirt material for rupees 90 per meter. For every 2 meter of trouser material, okay, he bought 3 meter of shirt material. He sells the materials at 12%, means trouser at a profit of 12% and shirt at a profit of 10% respectively, because firstly he is discussing about trouser material. Okay, his total sale, means whatever the total sale he has done for the shirt and the trouser, is 36,660. How much trouser material did he buy? See that this question how we will do. Just see here. Okay, let the total material of trouser is equal to x meter. Okay, and let the total material of shirt is also x meter. Okay beta, now see that he bought shirt material for rupees 50 per meter. Okay, so total cost of shirt material is equal to x into 50. It will be 50x rupees. A total cost of trouser material is equal to 90 into x is equal to 90x rupees. Okay, just try to understand beta. It can be one doubt in your mind that why we are taking x for both. We are thinking that the total cloth purchased by him is x meter. Okay, total cloth purchased by him is x meter. Okay, so the cost of shirt material is 50 per meter. So what will be the total amount he will pay? Okay, total cost 50x rupees. Total cost of trouser material 90x rupees. Yes or no? Okay, and now just see for the shirt, just now we have calculated total cost of shirt material and total cost of trouser material. Okay, and let total material of shirt is equal to 2x meter. Okay, and shirt is 3x and total material of trouser is equal to 2x meter. Okay, because he is saying that he has purchased, for if a person would like to take the shirt and trouser, so how much he has to purchase? 3 meter of shirt and 2 meter of trouser. Okay, but we don't know how much total cloth he has purchased. For that unknown value we have decided that suppose it is total material, as the shopkeeper having lot of material, so that material we have unknown material. What is the quantity of that material we had considered is at x. Okay, now you know that in question he is saying that in trouser material he is making a profit of 12%, and in shirt material he is making a profit of 10%. We will discuss it on later on. Okay, so the total the cost of shirt material, total cost of shirt material, it was previously it was cost of shirt material and cost of trouser material. Now I am taking total cost of that is shirt material. Okay, is equal to 3x into 50, because for one shirt 1 meter he is costing 50 rupees. For 3 meter he will give 150 rupees for one shirt, but we don't know how many shirts are in his shop. Suppose x shirt are there. Okay, same way total cost of trouser material is equal to 2x into 90, because cost of 1 meter is 90. So how many the cost that much of material he will have, means as we are expecting that na, how much cost material total is in your shop, that we are discussing here. Okay, it will be 180x. Okay, 180x rupees, but total sale is equal to 36,660 rupees. Okay, and when total sale comes, cost plus profit is equal to total sale of any shopkeeper. Okay, see that in this question, trouser material, whatever it is, the total cost of the material in his shop 180x rupees, he is gaining 12% profit in this material. 12% profit in this material, means this much of amount he will gain. ओके, इसका मतलब है बेटा इतना तो उसको मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. ये तो उसकी कॉस्ट प्राइस है, ये क्या है, उसकी कॉस्ट प्राइस है, पर बिना प्रॉफिट के तो बेचने में कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है. तो इस पर क्या करेगा, वो प्रॉफिट भी तो गेन करेगा, और तब वो टोटल जो आएगा वो उसका क्या होगा, टोटल सेल होगा. बट हियर व्हाट वी हैव गिवन, इंडिविजुअल प्रॉफिट्स आर गिवन. what we have given beta, individual profits are given. Individual profit for the trouser material and individual profit for the shirt material we have given. Okay, and what is that, in shirt material, in trouser material he is making a profit of 12%. Okay, so what is the cost of 180x plus 180 into 12 upon 100 x. This much of amount he will gain from the trouser material. Same way for the shirt material, 150x plus 150 into 10 upon 100. Then he will gain out the total sale, that is 36,660. 660. Okay, in this way. So see that how much it will come. 0 and 0 will become cancel here. Here also both the zeros will become cancel. So what it will come, see that 180x plus, if you will multiply these two, you will get 216 x upon 10 plus 150x plus 15. Here also it will be x along with them, 15x. Okay, is equal to 36,660. So 180x plus 21.6x plus 150x plus 15x is equal to 36,660. Okay, so if you will add them, what you will get, 3 66.6x is equal to 36,660. So x is equal to 36,660 divided by 366.6. Cancel this decimal. So x is equal to 366600 divided by 3666. This will come, cancel 1 ja, and in front of that 2 0 will come. Okay, so what it will be? X is equal to 100. X is equal to 100. It means x means total material. Total x was 100. And how much? Because this was unknown value, 100 he has purchased. But how much he is asking you from? How much trouser material? You just see that total material of trouser, how much it was? 2x meter. Because for every shirt he was trouser material. He in question what he is asking? Trouser, how much trouser material? But a trouser material is 2x meter. Okay, so the total hence the trouser material is equal to 2x meter is equal to 2 into 100 is equal to 200 meter. 200 meter he has purchased. Maybe everybody of you have understood, and if you are not understanding in one single time, that see more and more time and read the question also more and more time, so that you may understand the question and the concept. Okay, now move to the next question. See the video more and more, and read the question also more and more, because these questions are not very simple question. Okay, till that you will not practice them or not understand the concept behind them, it will be difficult to understand. Now come to the question number 10. See that beta, what is the question? Half of the herd of deer is grazing in the just wait, in the field, and 3/4 of the remaining, means half. Suppose 16 are there, so out of 16 8 is grazing, and then remaining 8 will remain out, means 3/4 of those 8, means those half, means understood na? Half of the herd, what we have discussed, suppose the in a herd, suppose how many? 16 are there. Okay, so out of those 16, 8 are grazing. So how many will remain now? 8 will remain. From those 8, those are remaining 8, 3/4 of that 8. Okay, 3/4 of that 8 are, suppose I am giving just example. I don't know how many of the deers are total deers are there. Okay, I am just for one examples I am taking. Okay, so 3/4 of that 8 is suppose playing nearby. Okay, and rest of them are drinking water. So in this way you have to calculate. So how you will do? Let the total number of deer in herd is equal to x. We don't know how many of them they are. Okay, so what is given to you? That half of the herd of deer is grazing. Okay, number of grazing is equal to 1/2x. So remaining, how many will left? Obviously half will remain, but how we will calculate that? X minus 1/2x. It means 2x minus 1x upon 2 is equal to 1x, x upon 2. These are remaining. Okay, but what he is saying, 3/4 of the remaining is playing. Okay, playing. Number of number of playing is equal to 3/4 of 1/2x. Okay, 3/4 of 1/2x. So how much it will be? 3/4 into 1/2x is equal to 3 1 ja 3, 4 2 ja 8x. This much of number they are playing. They are number of deers playing. Okay, and then number of deers, those are drinking water. How many of them they are? 9. If we will add them, so we should get the total number. So see that how we will do. Grazing, those are grazing, plus those are playing, plus drinking water. Drinking, I am writing in short. Okay, water is equal to total number of deers. Maybe everybody of you have understood. If we will add all of them, then we should get the total number of deers. And what we have considered that the total number of deers are how many? They are x, suppose. Okay, so grazing, how many of them they are grazing? x/2. Those are playing, 3/8x. Those are drinking water, plus 9 is equal to how much it should be? X. Okay, now solve them, these two. You will get the LCM as 8. 2 4 ja 8, so 4x, plus 8 1 ja 8, 3 1 ja 3x. Everybody should now be very fast in the taking LCM. Plus 9 is equal to x. 4x and 3x, 7x/8, plus 9 is equal to x. Transpose this 7x/8 on the right hand side, so 9 will remain here, is equal to x minus 7x/8. Now 9 is equal to 8x minus 7x/8. So 9 is equal to 8x minus 7x, x/8. So x is, see that 9 into 8 is equal to x. So 9 8 ja 72. 72 is equal to x. So the total number of deer is equal to how many? 72 deers. Okay, total number of deer is equal to how many? It is 72. And if you can verify them, half of them are grazing. See that half of 72 will be 36. Okay, and 3/8 of remaining. Then if 36 are grazing, then 36 half of the 72 means that will be 36. So what you will do? 3/8 of total plus 3/4 of the half. 3/4 into 36 plus 9. You should get equal to 72. See that 36 plus 4 9 ja 36. 9 3 ja 27 plus 9. Now add them. 9 plus 7 16. 16 plus 6 22. 2 will be carry. 3 plus 2 5. 5 plus 2 7. 72. So in this way you can verify also. Okay. Now come to the next one, that is question number 11. See that now beta. A number is divided into two parts such that one part is 12 more than the other. Okay. Let the other part is equal to x. Okay, then second part will be one part is equal to 12 more than the other, x plus 12. So which one will be greater? You can understand. Obviously x plus 12 will be the greater one. Okay, now what he is saying, if the two parts are in the ratio, means x/x plus 12 is equal to how much you will get, then their ratio will come equal to 1/2. Okay, if you will divide and you will write them in the ratio, and you know how to write in the ratio, in the previous class you have learned. So x/x plus 12 is equal to 1/2, means they are in the ratio. Okay, or you can write in this way also, x ratio x plus 12 is equal to 1 ratio 2. Then also it will come same. Ratio means divide. X upon x plus 12 is equal to 1 upon 2. So anyway you can understand. Now see that, do the cross multiplication. 2x is equal to x plus 12 into 1. So 2x is equal to x plus 12. So 2x minus x is equal to 12. So x is equal to 12. It means first part is 12, that is x, and that is equal to 12. And second part will be what it was, x plus 12. And what is the value of x? 12. 12 plus 12 means 24. So one part will be 12 and second will be 24. Now you just take out their ratio. In the rough column I am taking out. So 12 upon 24. See that whether it is coming ratio 1 ratio 2 or not. 12 1 is 12, 12 2 is 24. So it has verified also. Okay. So questions are not difficult, only there is need to understand that what is given in the question. Just see that the next one. Now see that beta, question number 12. Durgesh has 3 boxes of fruits. Box 1 contains 1.5 kg more than the box 3rd. Box 1 means first box contains 1.5 kg more than the box 3rd. So we don't know how many are in box 3rd. Box 3rd contains 2.5 kg less than box 2nd. So first, which box you can consider as unknown value? Box 2nd. Let the box 2nd have x kg fruits. How many? X kg fruits. Now see that box 3rd contains 2.5 kg less than box 2nd. Okay. Box 3rd. So box 3rd is equal to 2.5 kg less, means x minus 2.5 kg. Box 3rd is equal to 2.5 kg less than box 2, and box 2 we have considered as x, and less means minus, and how much? 2.5 kg. It will be box 3rd. Now see that box 1 contains 1.5 kg more than box 3rd. Okay, so box 1 is equal to how much? 1.5 kg more than box 3rd. Okay, box 3rd plus half kg more half kg, 1.5 kg. Okay, now see that box 3rd, how much it is having? X minus 2.5 kg, or plus 1.5 kg. Okay, so if you will solve these ones by the only these two. Okay, by the which method? By the integer method. So subtract them. 2.5 minus 1.5. How much you will get? 1. Greater number having what sign? Minus. So write x minus 1 kg. Box 1. Box 1 will have 1 x minus 1 kg. Okay. Total weight is how much beta? Total weight is 146.5 kg. Okay. It means, see that. Now we have decided how much fruits they are, means all the 3 boxes having. Okay, now just see box 1 plus box 2 plus box 3 is equal to total weight 146.5 kg. Now see that how much box 1 is having. Box 1 is having x minus 1 kg. Okay, x minus 1 plus box 2 having beta box 2 having x kg plus x, plus box 3 is having how much? Box 3 is having x minus 2.5 kg, x minus 2.5 kg. Total cost should be equal to 146.5 kg. 146.5 kg. Okay, now see that, add them now. How many x are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3x minus, both of them they are of negative. Okay, so 2 and half, both the numbers are negative, so add them. So how much you will get? 3 and half. 3 and half, and both the values are negative, so you will get the negative sign. Or otherwise you simplify if you don't know the rules of integers, because from last 2 years only rules of integers and the question based on that we were doing. Okay, so both the numbers are negative, so add them and put the negative sign in front of them. Okay, is equal to 146.5 kg. Now see that 3x minus 3.5 is equal to 146.5 kg. So 3x is equal to 146.5 plus 3.5. So 3x is equal to how much? 5, 5, 10. 1 carry. 6 plus 3, 9. Or 1, 10. 1 carry. 4 plus 1, 5. 150 kg. Okay. So x is equal to 150 divided by 3. So x is equal to 3, 5 ja 15. 50. X is equal to how much beta? 50 kg of row. Means it was which box? Second box. So second box will have, second box is equal to 50 kg. अब now see that box 1. Box 1 will have x minus 1. It means 50 minus 1 means how much? 49 kg. And box third. Box third will have x minus 2 and half kg. Means 50 minus 2 and half. It means 47.5 kg. If you will add all these ones, you will get 146.5 kg. So in this way you can do this question. Okay, now come to the next one. Now see that next question beta. The ages of Rohan and Rohit are in the ratio 3:3. You know na, whenever we are having anything in the ratio, what we are deciding? We are taking one unknown value with them. It means let the present age, he is discussing about their present ages. Okay, let the present age of Rohan will be 3x and present age of Rohit will be how much beta? 7x. Okay, now he is saying 5 years from now, after 5 years. Okay, after 5 years their ages will be Okay, you know na, after 5 years what we are doing? Plus 5 in the present age. Means whatever years are given, that much of years we are adding in the present age, then we will get the after age. And if we know the previous age, that much of years we will subtract from the current age or the present age, we will get the previous age. Okay, after 5 years their ages will be, what will be the Rohan's age after 5 years. After 5 years, what it will be? 3x plus 5. Many children are writing 3x into 5. That is wrong beta. Your age is not multiplying. Your age will be always added for the after age. Okay, and Rohit says after 5 years, what it will be beta? 7x plus 5. Okay, and what he is saying, after 5 years the ratio of their ages. Okay, after 5 years ratio of ages will be how much? 2:3. And what will be after 5 years their ages? 3x plus 5 ratio 7x plus 5 is equal to, what will be that ratio? 2:3. It means, now simplified, 3x plus 5 upon 7x plus 5 is equal to 2 upon 3. Okay, now do the cross multiplication beta. 3 multiplied by 3x plus 5 is equal to 2 7x plus 5. Now do the numbers, outer number multiply inside the bracket. 3 3 ja 9x plus 5 3 ja 15 is equal to 2 7 ja 14x plus 5 2 ja 10. Okay, now see that beta, 15 minus 10, collect the like terms together, is equal to 14x minus 9x. Okay, so 5 is equal to 5x. So 5 upon 5 is equal to x. So x is equal to beta 1. It means now he is saying find their present ages. So Rohan's present age was, Rohan's present age is equal to 3x. It means 3 into 1 is equal to 3 years. Okay, and Rohit's present age is equal to 7x is equal to 7 into 1 is equal to 7 years. So it will be your answer. So in this way you will complete the question. See that beta, what is the last question of this exercise? Mohit misses his first division, means he has lost his first division by division 60%, means in how many marks you are getting first division? 60%. By 30 marks, means he got 30 marks less than for his first division. Means if he should get how many marks? 30 more marks. In how much he got? 270. Okay, so he got 30 marks less than for his first division. So he is asking that what was the total marks? What was the total marks? So how we will do this question beta? Let the total marks is equal to total marks, na? Grand total which you are saying, total marks is equal to how much beta? X. Okay, and he got 270 plus, if he will get 30, okay, 270 plus 30, then how many it, by combining how many marks it will be? 60%. 60% of total. Okay, if we will get 270 plus 30, then it will become 60% of total. See that 270 plus 30 is equal to 60%. 60 into x upon 100. Percent means divided by 100. Okay, of total. Okay, 60% of total. So 300 is equal to 60x upon 100. So 300 into 100 divided by 60 is equal to x. Now this will go here and this 60 will come down. See that now. 6 5 ja 30. So x is equal to 500. So what will be his grand total? X will be 500 marks will be as his grand total. Okay, so how we have done? Maybe everybody of you have understood. See that 270 plus 30, if you will, it will be the 60% of the total. Okay, it will be the 60% of the total. So 270 plus 30 is equal to 60%. It will 60% of total, and total we have, grand total we have considered as x. So find that 60% of that, 60 into x upon 100. Now do the calculation. Okay, yes, just enough for today. Thank you and Jai Gurudev to all of you.